Hi Taurus, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the final week of December 2023. I hope all you guys have a wonderful Christmas. I am going to take a second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, so take what resonates for you and simply leave the rest for someone else. You may also want to check your other signs and placements if that's your situation and see if those readings may resonate better. Keep in mind that the energies can reverse or flip-flop, and that's not unusual in a general reading. As always, Taurus, please don't try to force yourself into a reading that's just simply not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Taurus? Taurus. All right, Taurus, you are starting out with the World. You have Judgment in the reverse, and you have the Seven of Coins in the reverse. All right, so Taurus, I feel like you're closing out a situation here so you can begin something new. It's either a cycle or possibly even a relationship or a cycle within a relationship. But I feel like you feel that there's a bad judgment call that may have been made at some point, and you're no longer investing in this situation. You may feel it's a bad investment. Some of you may also be deciding that there is no chance of reconciliation with this, so you're not putting any energy into it. So let's see who might be in your energy. Show me who is in Taurus energy. Show me who is in Taurus energy. Show me who is in Taurus energy. All right. So the person in your energy has the Eight of Wands in the reverse. We have the Page of Coins. And we have the Two of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, so there's an ending here. I do feel that this person is actually blocking out this relationship in some form, or they feel that you're blocking them. This is somebody who might be a little bit immature in the way that they handle things. There does appear to be a dependable nature about them. They're very studious, and they're somewhat grounded, but they seem young in their maturity. Now, they could be physically younger than you, or they just could be a little bit young in their energy here. I do feel like this person is trying to figure some things out, but there's a blocking energy that is here between the two of you. Let's see the energy between you both. I feel like this person is not communicating very much, and they may feel that they don't have very much to offer. This could be somebody who carries themselves in a young manner. For some reason, I'm hearing dresses in a young manner. I don't know why. Show me the energy between these two. Show me the energy between these two. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, there's emotions here, but you're both holding back your emotions. Neither one offering love or emotion to each other. This is the cycle you're closing out. Let's see what's affecting this. The Five of Coins. Oh, yeah. So what's affecting the connection? Could be financial issues. If so, it would be on their side, not so much on yours. However, I see that somebody here is feeling abandoned or feeling as if they've been neglected. There's a sense of struggle. There's a sense of isolation and loneliness that's affecting the connection. Let's look at the outcome. Show me the outcome at the end of the week. Show me the outcome at the end of the week. The Star card in reverse. Yeah, so something that you once had great hopes for just didn't materialize the way that you had thought that it would. I'm getting the sense that, you know, time is running out in this. So time has a lot of relevance, more so on this person's side than on yours. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. Now, this could be a soulmate that you're dealing with. I do feel that there is love here. This is somebody that I feel that you have been in a connection with, a romantic connection at that. But it seems as if, you know, there's a sense of abandonment here in the connection. So let's clarify, Taurus. Show me why the World is here. Thank you. Yeah, your heart is now turning towards love. You've gone through a period where there was a lot of confusion about this, and you have, you know, gone through sadness. You've gone through, some of you, a slight depression, but that confusion is now clearing up. You're kind of coming around the corner. You're putting an end to that. You're ending this period of sadness, period of confusion, and I feel like you're ready to move forward into wholeness and fulfillment. We have the Empress in reverse, and we have the Strength card. You're being very strong throughout this. You may have felt like there was a bad judgment call made in this connection that led to this sense of isolation and loneliness. And there's a sense here that you feel that this connection is just not going to grow. There's a lack of growth. There's an emptiness that is here, and you're eager to put an end to that. I do feel like you may also be feeling like you're not going to give this person a second chance. Three of Swords, Knight of Cups in the reverse. So what has caused you to pull back in this connection emotionally is the fact that this person was not really offering the love that you had dreamed of in this connection. They may have at one time, because at one time there was a lot of hope in this connection, but it's become extremely painful for you, so you're no longer investing into it, and you're no longer, you know, sharing emotions with this person. So this connection has become extremely painful. I feel like you're ending this cycle, though. So let's look at this person's energy. I do feel like there's things that they don't tell you. There's a lack of communication here. They're studying you as well to see what it is that you're doing, what it is that you're up to. I don't get the sense that this person is a horrible person. Yeah, the Hierophant in reverse and the Death card in reverse. So they see that an ending is coming, and so they're kind of blocking your energy a little bit, because for them there's unfinished business. So they feel this ending coming. They feel blocked from your energy, and they do feel that there is like there's still unfinished business here between the two of you. So let's see why this Page of Coins is here. The Two of Wands and the Page of... Oh. So this person is checking to see if you're moving into another connection, a new connection, or they might be, because it's showing that they're looking at how they could go about planning to move or move in another direction. This person could be moving out, or they could be moving towards a new connection. I see them making plans. They could even be traveling towards another love connection here. So let's see why the Two of Cups is in reverse. Oh, Ace of Cups. And again, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this person in your energy, it's because their attention, Taurus, is diverted elsewhere. They are planning to make an offer for a new beginning in love. Now, it looks like it's somebody, it's a different energy though, because they're waiting for this to end. There's an ending here, and then they're going to make an offer of love. So, and I feel like this person could live at a distance. Yeah, that could be why. That could be the poor judgment call that has been made here. Let's look at the energy between the two of you. Now, it could be that they're studying to see if this is your energy, but it looks like it's theirs. King of Cups, you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Four of Wands reversed. So this hasn't quite ended. There's an ending here. This person is blocking the energy. There's things that they're not telling you. And I do feel that it has to do with an ending, but they're not quite at the point yet that they're accepting it or that they're enacting it. There's love between the two of you. You're watching this person, but you're no longer confused about what's going on. So whatever is taking place here, I do feel like you have some understanding of what's going on here. You're holding back from them, but you do love them. You're very compassionate towards them, actually. Why is the Five of Coins here? Yeah, your heart is open to love. Three of Wands and the Six of Wands reversed. So you're waiting. You're being very strong throughout this and you're waiting, but you don't feel that this is a relationship that's growing. You're waiting for love. But in this relationship, you're feeling, somewhat abandoned and isolated. You feel lonely. I feel like this person's attention has been elsewhere. So I do see them planning something, possibly with someone new. They may communicate this with you, but right now I feel like they're planning to communicate. They're not actually doing it. See, they are feeling like this relationship is ending. It's unsuccessful. They're feeling like they're unsuccessful in this connection. They also feel isolated and lonely, though, with regard to the connection. So let's look at your outcome. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. So you're both being very patient, but that's hard for you. You're being patient with this person. You're waiting to see what's going to happen, but you feel stuck. Some of you have somebody that you do have feelings towards, and it's not this person, but you're kind of waiting, and it's difficult for you to wait. But you're waiting, and I feel like you're doing that because you're trying to be compassionate towards this person. But you feel that you're stuck in a relationship that is painful, where love is not being offered, and you're not investing into it any longer. Your patience is wearing thin. In their energy, I see them trying to establish a foundation elsewhere. But they're kind of waiting to see what you're going to do. It's like you're both waiting to see what each other is going to do. And both feeling kind of hopeless about any kind of reconciliation in this connection. So this person's trying to establish something else where they are going to relate this to you, but not just yet. It's like there's an ending here that has to occur between the two of you before they're going to offer something elsewhere. So they're patient about that. They're waiting, but it's like they're already entered into a contract elsewhere. It could be a soul contract, but there's some sort of contract that they're in. And you're both in this connection feeling hopeless and isolated. And I feel like you may be feeling kind of stuck. Your patience is wearing thin, but you're both kind of waiting to see what each other is going to do. And I feel like that's very hard for you, Taurus. All right, bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords in the reverse. So there may have been a lot of conflict in this connection. And I do feel like that conflict is ending, but primarily because you're both trying to avoid conflict. You know, it just seems like this, you're being strong throughout this, Taurus, but it's like you're very clear that this person has aspirations elsewhere, and it's painful for you. It looks like it could be some third-party energy here. So while you're not investing in the connection, you're not feeling loved and cherished here. I don't think that that is a loving thing to do. So, yeah, I'm going to pull another card for each side. I just am curious to see, you know, what's taking place at the end of the week. Let's see one more card on each side, Spirit. Yeah, manifesting. Yeah, they've made a decision here. This person's made a decision, and they know it's going to cause conflict. But you're not worried about it. You're not giving to the connection anyway. It's become too painful. So what you're manifesting is the patience to deal with this person. Wow. Yeah, you're tired of worrying about this. You're tired of being upset about it. And again, we have Judgment in reverse. So I feel like you're not going to give this person a second chance. It's like both of you are reconciling this idea that there's no second chance in this connection. Interesting. All right, let's see what the oracles have to say, if there's any advice here for you, because I can see that you're feeling really stuck here because there's still some unfinished business going on. You've got number 52, and it's mending. All right, so mending. Now, this may not be mending the connection, but it could be that you're mending your heart, your spirit, because I do see you needing to heal. Give me just a second. I'm going to pull that up. Yeah, this is all about forgiveness, healing after arguments. It says, each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal: the pain, the memories, the echoes of resentments, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends to others. Set yourself free. Wow. It says, you've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you're to move forward. Separate or together, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of a hurt that is impacting everything you do, even if you're not aware of it. The energy needs to clear. What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. Ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and an honest redress. I'm going to read your protection message as well, Taurus. It says, heartbreak is a strange healer of souls. Our grief strips away our mask and loosens our tight hold on our separateness, where we view ourselves as I and the world as it. Loss allows us to see ourselves as part of a larger scheme, opening us up to sympathy, empathy, and dependence on others in the moment when we can't hold ourselves together. And it leads us to become one with the greater whole again. Pain and suffering is part of life, and none of us will be immune to it. Can you view this loss, this pain, this dissonance as a way back to source? Let your sorrow break your heart wide open. You will never be left behind. You are loved, now more than ever, by Spirit, who does not want you to feel alone. One day you will look back and you will know this truth. Oh, that is so emotional. I just feel like, I feel very emotional reading that. So, you know, Taurus, don't allow this to close you off, because this is what is being used to open you up and to bring you back into oneness with Spirit. This mending has to do with your heart. So I hope that this has been helpful to you guys. If you have resonated with this, please hit that like button. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I would be grateful if you do. Until I see you in your next reading, namaste.